Sorry, I do not have my ring light set up. I got home about 4 hours ago. My mom has made it back home. She's an hour away from me. And I know she loves me, but 10 days straight of being with me and me being sick, anybody would be ready to go home. And she was like, my refrigerator is probably going to need to be cleaned out. And, but if you need anything, you just call back. I'll be on my way. So, she's a good mama. But, so yeah. They didn't do another CT scan, to see if I had pushed through the, what do you call it? The, bowel obstruction, which they said was caused from an adhesion where they were, separating my ovary with cauterization from my bowel, which was perfectly fine. But she said 35% of times it will end up having problems. But luckily, I was a machine and I got back on my regular diet after they took my, was it NG? Yeah, nose to gut. NG tube out of my nose. That was like way easier than getting it in. I did find out that I'm pretty sure that I have a deviated septum on this nose, because on this side of my nose, because they couldn't get anything in this side of my nose. It just jammed right here. And even though I had my nose down and I was swallowing, it was just, all it did was start shooting blood. Because, our platelet levels are not the best when we're cancer patients. Mine are actually good compared to, she said, 99% of the people, but it was on me. I was, like coughing it up briskly. And my mom, even though she was, in the nursing field, she said, I can handle blood, but that's my baby. I got to get out of here. She had to go down the hall because I was just like choking, dry heaving, and she could hear me in stress. And finally they stopped. They had blood on them. Blood was just pouring out of my nose. It was horrible. And then they had somebody come back in and do it again on this side, and it wasn't easy, but within a quarter of the time that she spent trying to jam that thing into my brain, that other girl had it already fed down into my stomach, and they got, I think, 600 cc's of just greenish black bile. Then yesterday they took it out, and I think I posted something, and they took it out, and I was able to have like clear liquids, hospital clear liquids at that. And then today, this morning, since I didn't have any issues overnight, all I did was transition over into a complete GI diet, And then at lunchtime, they let me have a, like, full, just regular diet. And I ate some, like, beef tips and rice and cauliflower and broccoli and, some tea. I'm not really great with sodas right now. And so they were like, well, you've ate that. You're not sick. Your belly sounds are great. Come back on Monday and get your staples out. And ta-da, I'm home. So thank you guys for all your prayers. I have not even went and read anything. But this has been a lot more than I thought it was going to be. Now, of course, they didn't have to do near the work they had to do that they said they were going to have to do. A 6-hour surgery was a 2-hour surgery. And that, my doctor said, was just unheard of in her practice that she's had all these years. But she's probably not even my age, and I'm 41. Ice skating real fast into May when I turned 42. But I had a little hit on the Facebook dating app saying there's no way you're 41, and I'm like, yeah, this is a real bald head also. Just letting you know. I think I scared him off. But anyway, just letting you guys know I'm okay. I'm going to recover for a few days, and I think I'm going to start a live. I'm going to, put the time and all out there so everybody can tune in. I don't have anybody coming that I know of that'll be in the way. So, yeah. So send me, how about today, send me a cross and a heart and a butterfly. That's my 3 favorite things. Anyway, love you guys, my YouTube family. I am so lucky to have you guys, and you have no idea how much I appreciate everything that you guys have done to help me out. And I'm not done.